The Sussexes must be eliminated. It was never possible that Harry and Meghan were forgiven by Charles after the Queen's death. Hello and a very warm welcome back to the Royal Media News YouTube channel. A royal insider has reported that Harry and Meghan's situation has worsened after Meghan used her mouthpiece Omid Scooby-Doo to announce that they were gonna travel to Balmoral together. Harry ended up going all by himself. So that pretty much tells us that she was banned by the royal family and she was forced to stay in London in Frogmore Cottage. The source said not likely Her Majesty passes away and suddenly all is forgiven. Harry returned early the next morning to London all alone. Seems like he couldn't find a friend willing to travel back with him. They are alone and isolated outside the royal family, and it seems they could not be more despised. And another source is saying that the family is now free to act once the funeral and the mourning period are finished. Actions will be taken, and I'm guessing Charles and William, maybe with the help and support of Anne and Edward, have already made some plans for Meghan and Harry. I guess they are beginning to see that sometimes you really do have to meet fire with fire. This insider says I believe they all discussed and had a plan in place for a while. Whether they ever discussed this with Queen Elizabeth is irrelevant. I do believe also that Harry knows his time is over. And another thing the Queen was not afraid of was death. She didn't shy away from it. The details of what her death might involve, I think that she did make her wishes well known to the people close to her. I can't help but wonder if she told Charles that after she's gone he can deal with Meghan and Harry. However, he wants to see if all people would understand that it's better for Charles to start his reign without having to worry about the two of them. I'm sure the Queen assured him that when he ascends the throne he cannot let Harry or Meghan guilt him into anything. She reminded him that his duty is to the UK and the Commonwealth, and I'm guessing there was a very good reason why they named William the Prince of Wales so quickly. As far as I know, Meghan and Harry are still in London right now during this time of national mourning, but I can't help but wonder if they are gonna head out of town. I was a little surprised that they announced that William is the Prince of Wales so soon, but I was of course thrilled to hear it's gonna be so nice to have a Princess of Wales who can use that title. I don't think Meghan and Harry were so happy though. So Catherine is now officially the Princess of Wales, so Meghan's dreams of using that title to make money are never going to come true. I'm happy to know that William and Catherine will make sure to use that title to safeguard the memory of the late Diana, and honestly, when the King mentioned Meghan and Harry in his speech, it seemed like it was a bit of an afterthought. He went on and on about how wonderful people like Camilla, William and Catherine are, but the other two were simply mentioned as people who, you know, they live somewhere in the world and they've got their own lives now. I know that every single word he uttered though was carefully thought through when it was discussed beforehand. It was such a beautiful tribute to his mother, and it was a lovely first speech to the country as a king. There are already rumors circulating that Meghan's trying to weasel her way into Kensington Palace, Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle to get the Queen's jewels and her tiaras, and apparently Meghan is also wanting her inheritance money. I've heard that both of them are trying to bring Netflix to the funeral, and they are also planning on wearing hidden wires. What is your take on this matter? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.